I've got a quick 10 minutes and there's a question that people have been asking me recently, so I thought I might as well do a video about it. As much as I love to say that it's going to be soon, it's not going to be until 2017. And when people used to say that, to me, I'd be a bit like, oh my god, like they're just saying that because, you know, they're lazy or they haven't really got the time and they're just scared of all this stuff. But actually, that's a really, really hard decision that I've made. Here are my reasons for why I'm holding out so much, and hopefully it will make people understand that there's a lot more to competing than just standing up there in your bikini and just doing loads of training. There's so much more to that. If you're a bikini girl, you have to have some dollar behind you. You can't go rolling in like I try to, being a student. You have to pay for the bikini. That can cost anything between 90 to 500 to £1,000. You've got the tan. Now the tan can be anything between 40 and 60 British pounds. And then you've got the hair, you've got the makeup. For me, as you can tell, I don't know how to put hair or makeup on. I spend most of my day and nights, just most of my time with my hair up looking like this. So that's another expensive bit to consider. Your heels as well, that can cost about £50. You've got posing, and that can cost anything between maybe £30 an hour to depending if you're doing a course. You've had to put a lot of money behind there. The entry fee and all the extra bits that when you're competing, there's just so much and it's so expensive. Graduating last year, I'm still not in the position where I can really financially put everything into it, and I don't want to stress out feeling like, oh, like I wish I had this, I wish I had that. I want to, you know, bring the best, and that means that you have to spend a bit more money on it. I still really haven't decided where my path lies. I'm still kind of, when I've got the chance, going to different shows. And it's quite fun actually to see it from a different point of view. When you're up on stage, obviously you don't really notice things that you would when you're watching it very objectively. I'm taking my time with it, because I feel like once you kind of go with a show, then that does stay with you. I know that sounds really stupid and a bit like, oh, why are you like caring about that? But that's the way I see it. If I'm going for a show, it's because I really, really, really want to go for it. I'm at the point where I'm really, really happy with where I am. You know, I've still got a cellulite, I've still got stretch marks, I've still got all that stuff, but I'm generally happy with the way my body looks. But I have a distinct difference between my competing brain and my normal brain. My normal brain is absolutely, you know, really happy. I can fit into size 10 clothes most of the time. I haven't actually checked that. My health is really good. I had a lot of problems with my hips when I was younger, and there are no more. But I know that I've still got weaknesses that I want to improve on. Main one is my hamstrings. If you speak to me at the gym, I'll moan about my hamstrings all the time. So yeah, there's areas that I still want to improve on, because the competition is really, really tough, and the standard is amazing. These girls work so, so hard, and in all honesty, I don't want to feel like I'm sticking out like a sore thumb. I want to feel like I belong there. Some of the best competitors in the industry, they don't do all the shows. They'll be very selective, and they'll do a big off season, and then they'll go back on stage and they absolutely nail it, because they're not putting their body under so much stress that the body actually looks really good and really full. When you do go into contest prep, you do lose some muscle mass, and I think, God, I've worked so hard for it. Life balance. Another reason why I'm not competing yet is because there's a lot that's happened this year since I've graduated from uni, and it's been quite hard. You know, I've still been able to stick to the weight training and the diet most of the time. Last thing I want to be doing is having additional stress, and you know, additional stress that's going on, and that ultimately affects the way I look on stage, the way I feel, and the whole experience, and that's not something that I want to do.